The New England Patriots just got great Drake Maye news. Let's talk about it. My name is Aaron. This is Sports Talk Patriots on the daily, pushing out that content for people just like you who can't get enough Patriots football. It's Saturday. We're one day away from the game. So do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and comment below. Tomorrow, our episode, we're coming out in the morning, much like this episode today. So don't miss out. My favorite episode on Sundays. We talk about Vegas odds and predictions for the game. So don't miss out. Today, what we're going to be talking about, Drake Maye, AVP, had a lot to say about our boy Drake Maye, the future of the New England Patriots organization. We're going to jump right into it. So Patriots coach reveals Drake Maye's biggest weakness. The coach, of course, is AVP. So he talked about, when asked by the press, hey, what are the kind of areas that the rookie quarterback needs to be working on, the signal caller needs to be working on? What are his weaknesses? And I think in any true leader, you're able to pinpoint weaknesses and say, this is what I need to hone in on, this is what I need to work on. And of both those things, I can see them, yes, and I can see why there needs to be more work in it. But I also see on the latter side of it the issues in why maybe they're not necessarily working. So the first one being play action passes. So play action plays need to improve for Drake Maye. Now I can understand this. What's tough is you only have so much time to let that play action play develop. So if I'm faking a handoff to Ramondre Stevenson, you only have so much time, especially with that line. It can be hit or miss. So I understand how that can maybe be a struggle for Drake Maye, where he's like, hey, I know this is the play, I need to make this quick. But the biggest thing on a play action, you really need to draw in those linebackers, and you really need to fake the run, because that throws a lot of the linebackers off, the secondary off, and that helps open up plays. Now, even making the simplest mistake when it comes to a step on defense can open up things for the offense. So being able to truly fake that play action is key for any offense. So I respect that AVP, especially in his offense. He's a run-first offense. So if they can, again, get the run going with Ramondre, with Hasty, with Antonio Gibson, and then be able to fake that and open up the pass, that's perfect. I understand that. I have no issue with that. But yes, and I see that he needs help in that area. But the big thing is the offensive line also needs to be better. And they've been better at times, but that, I think that is probably in the back of Drake Maye's head. Now, if he can fake that better and have better ball handling skills when it comes to these play action plays, they will work better in the long run. Because a lot of times with play action passes, they deal with a rollout, it's a flood concept. So people are flooding one side of the field that Drake Maye is rolling out to. And then again, you make the wrong step on defense, boom, you have these different crossing routes, slant routes, boundary routes. All these different things are set up for you for success. So again, I think that when you look at that, yes, that is one thing Drake Maye needs to work on. And I think with time and more reps, that will get better. But I think as well in the offseason, as that offensive line has got fixed, or even maybe towards the end of the season, as this offensive line hopefully gets better and is solidified more, that will be better and improve for Drake Maye. The other thing that he needs to be able to do is respond and react better to the plan of, whatever the play is at hand. Now, this is also another kind of interesting comment by AVP, in my opinion, because again, I think that Drake Maye, and I think everyone would agree, Drake Maye is 100 times better in the pocket than Jacoby Brissett. He looks more natural in the pocket. He's able to step up in the pocket, be able to escape the pocket. Shoot, he ran for 95 yards the other day. So when it comes down to it, I think he does a very good job improvising on this offense. Now, again, I think those are nice, but when it comes down to it, having consistent passes that are caught for gain and moving the ball down the field is better than saying, okay, we're just going to kind of improvise. It's like a Cliff Kingsbury, Kyler Murray type of situation, or when he coached Johnny Manziel. It was one of those things that was like, all right, I'll just go out there and do your thing, which I think to an extent is true. That needs to happen, but at the same time, you need to be able to let Drake Maye do his thing in the pocket and play how he plays. And I think this is learning on both sides, not only Drake Maye, but AVP. AVP understanding, hey, I have a different quarterback here than quarterbacks I've coached in the past. I have someone who is much more mobile and that is going to make something out of nothing, especially on a young team, on a team that has a rough offensive line, on a team that has young receivers. I'm going to be able to make something out of nothing. And I think that is huge for an offense that the past couple of years has not looked great. So again, I agree and I disagree. So comment below, tell me what you think. Do you agree with these statements by AVP? Do you think they could change some things? Do you think that he needs to improve at these things? Or in general, what do you think that are some, besides the offensive line, besides some of that gameplay, what are some other things that maybe isn't talked about as much that needs to be worked on by this Patriots team, whether it's offense, defense? Comment below. Tell me what you think. Again, this is Sports Talk Patriots. I appreciate you guys. Hit that subscribe button on the way out. We'll talk later. Peace.